the company that tried to patent a fruit and almost succeeded.
Imagine walking into a grocery store and realizing a multinational corporation now owns the rights to a natural fruit. Not a fruit they created in a lab, not a GMO.
A fruit that's existed for hundreds of years. Sound absurd? It happened, and they almost got away with it. This is the bizarre story of how a company tried to patent a fruit and nearly succeeded in owning nature itself.
Let's talk about the enset, sometimes called the false banana. It's a cousin of the banana, utsis, native to Ethiopia and a staple crop for millions.
The enset plant is drought-resistant, rich in carbohydrates, and a lifeline for food security in East Africa. It's not a supermarket fruit, it's a cultural and survival cornerstone.
Now, here's where it gets controversial. A European biotech company, let's call them BioHarvest, saw potential in this resilient crop. They claimed to have isolated certain genes and wanted to patent their findings.
The catch? Their findings were based on traditional Ethiopian knowledge and cultivation, knowledge passed down over generations, without lab coats or legal paperwork.
In 2001, BioHarvest filed a patent application with the European Patent Office. They claimed innovation in inset processing, genetic properties, and fermentation methods already known and used in Ethiopia.
Essentially, they took centuries-old indigenous techniques and tried to lock them behind a corporate patent. This wasn't just about profit. It was about ownership of nature and culture. If approved, the patent could restrict how Ethiopian farmers use their own crop and require licensing fees to grow a plant that's native to them.
When news of the patent leaked, the backlash was immediate. Scientists, activists, and indigenous rights groups accused BioHarvest of biopiracy, the theft of native biological resources.
Ethiopia's agricultural leaders were stunned. NGOs across Europe launched campaigns calling for patent cancellation.
The case became a symbol of a larger, disturbing trend. Corporations using the intellectual property system to privatize public heritage and biodiversity. And the scary part? This wasn't the only time it happened.
There are other infamous cases. The neem tree in India, patented by a US company for its pesticide properties, even though Indian farmers had used it for centuries.
Turmeric. A US patent was filed for its wound-healing properties, triggering outrage from Indian scientists. Basmati rice. A Texas company attempted to patent a strain of rice long grown in India and Pakistan.
All of these patents were eventually challenged and overturned, but they highlighted one uncomfortable truth. The global patent system isn't built to protect indigenous knowledge. It's built to reward who files first.
After months of protests and legal appeals, the pressure finally worked. The European Patent Office re-examined BioHarvest's claim and found it lacked novelty and ignored traditional usage. The patent was rejected.
But the story didn't end in celebration. It ended with a warning.
Because while this one patent was stopped, there are hundreds more like it, quietly being filed, often unnoticed, in labs and legal offices around the world.
The idea that you can patent a naturally existing fruit seems ridiculous. But in the world of biotech, IP law, and global trade, it's becoming common practice. The NSET patent fight wasn't just about one company and one fruit.
It was about who owns knowledge, who controls nature, and can corporations really copyright culture?
We live in a world where seeds can be patented, plants can be trademarked, and traditional wisdom can be monetized. Unless people pay attention.
Comment below. Do you think companies should be allowed to patent plants? Where should the line be drawn? Subscribe for more shocking stories from the world of business, ethics, and the unseen battles over the natural world.
Like this video if you think knowledge should be shared, not sold.
Share with someone who loves food justice, biodiversity, or ethics in science.
Until next time, if you give away your fruit, make sure you don't give away your future.